Hi Sagittarius, welcome to another April 2021 reading. I do 4 of these a month to make sure that everybody gets a message that fits them, so some of you will get bonus messages. So these are labeled for April. I do label them for the month that we're in, but they really are timeless. So some of these messages may come later. You may find that that these messages just fit better at a later date or a sooner date, that type of thing. So I just want to disclose that real fast. So right now I am shuffling your spirit animal deck. This is going to tell me what energy you are coming into. It's just a good baseline, and then I'm going to pair that with my oracle deck and then my moon oracle deck, and then we can just get a full energy read for you guys. Okay, so what do we have for Sagittarius? What energy are they coming into? Okay, this one is the one that keeps wanting to come out, so I am going to take it. Okay, so the energy you're coming into is the Fox, which is the clever card. So you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sagittarius. So what else do we have for Sagittarius April of 2021? What else have we got for them? Yeah, because I like to just get a full energy read. It helps me just set up the tarot cards really well. So we have got I trust the mystery of life, and then we've got play is my pathway to joy. Beautiful. Okay, so there's a lot of reds and oranges and yellows in these cards. So really what that's going to say to me is that, you're coming into a time of empowerment. You're probably noticing that you're starting to have more creative ideas, that you're starting to be more passionate about something that you weren't passionate about in the past. Like you're fighting for something, you're working towards something. That's just going to get stronger throughout this energy that you're coming into. Like this is just the tipping point of that. So what we're going to do is I am going to pull your current energy, any current messages you need to hear with the Marcella deck. We're going to get future messages with the Wild Unknown Tarot, and then with my Bluebird deck, we're going to do 3 yes or no questions. So, all right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. What messages for Sagittarius do we have today? All right, what messages for Sagittarius have we got on the table? I'm actually really excited to read for you guys because the last reading just went really, really well. And I'm also just feeling like, I don't know, I feel like my Sagittarius friends are just really in a good time right now. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like things are just kind of really working out for you guys. So what else do we have for Sagittarius? I know that we've got more messages, so I'm going to keep shuffling just to see. Let's see. And I'm also doing a pick a card today. If you guys want to check that out, I'll be posting a pick a card reading. It should be the video posted after this one. So yeah, if you want more messages, I have those. I don't like them when they come out in a big clump like that. Okay, I'm going to do 4 more shuffles, and then I'm going to take what is out on the table. Okay. All right, 2 last shuffles. Let's see. All right, last one. Okay, anything else? Okay, that is what I will take. So we have got the wheel in upright position, the wheel of fortune. We've got death in reverse position. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. We've got the Hierophant in reverse position, okay? We've got the 5 of Wands, good, in reverse position, okay? We've got Justice, could be dealing with a Libra, again, doesn't have to be. Okay, we have got the Magician, upright position, good. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, reverse position. Okay, we've got the Hermit in upright position, I'm sorry. And then we've got the Fool in reverse position right there. Okay, so let's get into this. So I feel like there's something that you've recently ended, okay? So we have Death in reverse position. I think what this is saying is that, you've closed a lot of doors recently, or at least a lot of doors have closed for you. I could see it going either way. So either you willingly closed some doors, or they just kind of closed for you, So the thing with the Wheel of Fortune card, with the rest of the cards that we have out, I do think that we're talking about relationships here. Here's the thing, is I can't pinpoint if it's a specific person or not. That's the weird thing about the way that these cards are rolling out, is I can't pinpoint if there's someone specific. Like there might be a couple of people involved in this, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm feeling here, especially because we have the Hierophant in reverse position. The Hierophant is, in this case, a lot of times he's about learning, but in this case, he's representing that committed relationship. He's representing that, that higher truth, that marriage, right? He's the Pope. So when we have that in reverse position, I just feel like you're not really in the place where that's what you're looking for with the Hermit. You're just in a place where I think a lot of you just really want to be single right now, you know? Like I do. I think that you guys are ready to be single. I don't think that you're ready for a fresh start necessarily. Now, this is not a bad thing, Sagittarius. Like, it is not a bad thing to just want a relaxation for a little bit, to just want to be single for a little bit, to just be on your own, you know? Like, that's never a bad thing. I think that what happened is that you were in a relationship that had some conflict with the Five of Wands here in reverse position. I think that there's something that came and like shook things up, right? So somebody could have cheated, is kind of what I'm getting here. So there was fighting and there was a fallout with this. And I think that the point that you got to with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like, is this even worth it? Like, is this even worth this investment, this much fighting, this much working through stuff? And I think you decided it wasn't. You know, I think that things came full circle. I think that with the Justice card in upright position, I think it's kind of like, you know what, karma caught up and it took care of the situation. You know, whoever cheated, they definitely had some fallout from that. They definitely had some fallout. And that's what Justice is telling me, is that it's like, okay, we've ended this. So now you're in the Magician standpoint, you know, you're wanting to be single with the Hermit. You decided that that relationship just was not worth all of the drama and all of that stuff, you know. So now you're this Magician. Now you're kind of in this place where you know that you have to start figuring out the next step. Like right now you're chilling. Right now you're just hanging out. And I'm not even talking about relationships. You're just like, what is my path here? What am I supposed to do from here? You know? So that Magician is, you're starting to gather. You're starting to, probably open up to a community. There's just a lot of like manifesting here, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what I'm getting from there. Sorry, it's very dusty in this room, and sometimes it gets my allergies going. Okay, so what do we have coming in for Sagittarius April 2021? I'm wondering if this one's going to be about career, because we had love come out. I don't know how this is going to go, Sagittarius. This is a very interesting reading. I was not expecting these cards. You guys, I just want to thank you so much, by the way, for supporting a smaller channel. It means so much to me. I mean, I do this full time and I'm trying to get it off the ground and, you know, have it be something that I can comfortably live off of. And I just want to thank you guys so much. I mean, there's a lot of tarot readers you can watch out there. So thank you for supporting me. Also support them because they're amazing. But yeah, so if you guys do want to know how to support me, I do offer personal readings. I can read for anybody, anywhere, because I do them over video chat. And we have several different ways to do video chat. If you are a Patreon member, you're also going to get $10 off an extra extended reading every single week. And then you're also going to get exclusive access to my intuition classes. So yeah, so check that out if you want to. Follow me on Instagram. I do giveaways on there a lot. So yeah, there's a couple of options of things to do. They said to stop, so I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, we have got the Ace of Swords in reverse position. That's a good card. We have got the Fool in upright position right there. We lead on to the Moon in upright position. This is the Pisces energy, so you don't have to be dealing with the Pisces, but it is their card. We've got the Father of Swords reverse position. We've got the Hermit upright position. We've got the Hermit twice now. When Spirit repeats messages, they're like, hey, pay attention. 10 of Cups, upright position. Okay. We have got the Empress in upright position. Justice again in reverse position this time. Wow. Mother of Pentacles, reverse position. Mother of Cups, upright position. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse position. That's a good place to be in. The High Priestess, reverse position. The Devil, reverse position. Good. Eight of Pentacles, reverse position. Okay, I like what I'm seeing so far. Mother of Swords, reverse position. Three of Cups, upright position. And then we have the Five of Wands in upright position. Okay, so we had 3 repeat messages. We had Hermit, Five of Wands, and Justice, okay? So Justice and Five of Wands are in upright this time, and they were in reverse in your current energy. So here's what this is telling me, is that, look, you may still have conflict with that person that we were talking about, okay? Somebody just might have burned a bridge. somebody just might have burned a bridge and there's no getting it back. You know, I'm not getting intuitively from these cards that anybody hates each other. It's just that the dynamic of the relationship is different, and that's okay. That means that there's room for something different and better to come in. You know, you had your time with that energy, and maybe it's time for something new. When we have the Justice in reverse position, whoever needed to pay that karmic cycle, whoever hurt the other person in that way, like I said, if they did cheat, if they did, you know, just break somebody's heart, do unnecessary hurtful things, I really feel like they've gotten their justice and they've learned from that experience. Like, I don't think that they're going to make that mistake twice. You know what I mean? So have comfort in the fact that it's like, okay, you know, karma dealt with you and I'm able to move on, and like, I'm just not going to worry about that right now. The Hermit repeating itself in upright position is telling me that now is a really good time, Sagittarius, to take a hard look at what you want, to really be by yourself, you know, climb that mountain, gain knowledge from it. You know, he's got this light on his turtle shell right there. That's his knowledge that he's gaining. You know, the Hermit is walking alone on this path with just that light guiding him. And I think that's where you guys need to be. It's so much more than just being single. It's so much more than just being by yourself. It's about really learning about yourself. It's about really putting in the time to figure out who you are and what you want, and that's amazing. So when we have the Father of Swords in reverse position, this is saying that, you know, at this point in time, right now, I feel like the universe is more focused on lesson learning right now, rather than healing from trauma, right? We don't really have the star come out. We don't really have these healing cards come out. The reason for that is because right now is a good time to learn, and then you're going to finish the healing process. So it's still the healing process. It's just a little bit of a break in there, right? Like, we don't want to heal too long, okay? We want to be able to move on with our lives. So the Moon in upright position, you know, there's a very good chance that your intuition is going to be really high during this time. Kind of we were talking about with that passion, with that power. But more than that, you know, there's definitely going to be hard phases of this learning about yourself journey. It's going to be easy to, you know, kind of think of yourself in a way that other people don't view you as. Luckily, the Moon card is short-lived. This is a temporary card. It's kind of like a coping mechanism, if we're being honest. So I wouldn't be worried about that. It's more just like a fair warning that, hey, you might get a little bit down on yourself sometimes. And so it's important to, you know, try and be prepared for that and not do that to yourself. And I'm sorry, we had 4 cards that are repeat messages. We have the Fool, this time in upright position. What this is saying is, remember how I was talking about with the Fool, like, oh, an unwillingness to, you know, to kind of start this new life. That's changing. The Fool is changing that now. You know, he's like, you know what, Sagittarius, let's just get through it. Let's just shine a light in the dark corners and just do it. You know, he's like, let's just, you know, the Fool is blind. The Fool is in a good way though. You know, the Fool is just hope. It's excitement. It's a yearning for something new, no matter what comes his way, because he knows it's going to work out. And that's the place that I'm excited for you guys to be in. When we have the Ace of Swords in reverse position, this is don't overthink things, okay? Your journey is your journey. If you've made mistakes, if you've, you know, if you've let people walk all over you, if you have unhealed trauma, all that stuff, like fill in the blank. Look, the thing is that you're on this path for a reason. You're on this path to be a better you. So don't think too hard. Don't get too down on yourself about like, oh, I can't believe I did that. And I can't believe I did this. And, you know, all that stuff. Like, just change, you know, just be like, okay, tomorrow's another day, so I'm gonna make it another day. Do you kind of get where I'm coming from? Like, don't let that get you down. Don't let that like cover everything. When we have the Mother of Swords in reverse position, you know, it's not like, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. You don't always find healing through nurturing your own feelings. So we hear like this self-care journey. I talk a lot about, yeah, like taking care of yourself. There's a reason that I call myself Healthy Tarot, right? Is I'm going to tell you the stuff that you need to work on as well. What the Mother of Swords to me is trying to tell me with the Three of Cups, especially with this team card right here, this working on something as a team community card, what this is telling me is that, look, like, part of a self-healing journey, part of figuring out who you are is being a good friend and a good family member and showing up for the people in your life. So, you know, maybe if someone says, hey, Sagittarius, this hurt my feelings when you did this or that, I'd encourage you to not be like, oh, well, I'm going through stuff right now, so, blah, 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 you don't get it. And be like, wow, okay, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that with me, because now I know, and now I'm better for that. You know what I mean? Like, flip the narrative on it. Not everybody that you're going to come across is trying to hurt you. Not everybody that you come across is just like petty or toxic or anything like that. A lot of times the lessons we need to learn the most are the hardest lessons to learn. And so I think that's what you're going to kind of run into. But the good news is we have the Eight of Swords in reverse position. This is that personal transformation card. So guess what? Eventually, this stuff isn't going to upset you in the way that it did. This unhealed trauma that's manifesting in the ways that it is, however that is for you guys, is going to get better. It's going to go away. It's just a process you got to work through. And so, yeah, so it's seriously like, trust the people around you. If they have some hard truths for you, hear them out, have a conversation, just make sure that you're showing up, because you're going to want them on the other side of this journey. So we've got the Mother of Pentacles in reverse position. This is telling me, like, I'm just getting the message, maybe don't make any big purchases right now. I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm not saying you're going to like go bankrupt or anything. It's just a message that I'm hearing with this card is that maybe just take a break from that right now. Like, don't buy the house, don't buy the car. Just wait until you're in a different place, because things might change. We have the Mother of Cups in upright position. So this is what we're saying is, like, we have the Mother of Pentacles, the Mother of Swords in reverse position. This is saying, like, put those things off to the side. And it's perfect, because we have the Mother of Cups and they're like, put that center. Nurture your cup, nurture your self-love. Again, there's a lot of steps to it. It's not just putting a face mask on every night. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just taking care of yourself. It's about nurturing your heart. It's about nurturing your relationships, nurturing what makes your heart happy, discovering what makes your heart happy. The thing is that I really think that we're gonna get to the High Priestess place. I really think that there's gonna be options on the table. I really think that there's gonna be deep, true love in your life. You've just gotta go through these minor obstacles to get there. And I mean, like, we have free will, and I don't believe that the universe chooses things for us, but in this case, Sagittarius, you're gonna go through this journey either way. Like, the universe is like, nope, you're gonna go through it whether you like it or not. So Eight of Pentacles, upright position, this is just that truth card. This is just like, focus on the right things. Have tunnel vision on the things that you should have, and let the rest of the stuff just fade into the background until you can deal with it. Set your priorities, get them straight, and then you're gonna feel better. Take it just one piece at a time. With the Empress, this is the energy that I believe you're going to be at once you go through this journey. I believe that you are going to be the Empress. You're going to be more loving. And by that, I mean more love in your life, right? Like, find your family, find your tribe. The Empress is that, like, that family card, that rebirth card. This is a phoenix rising from the ashes, and you're creating a family. Be that friends, be that co-workers, it doesn't matter. But you're about to create a tribe that you never knew you needed until you had it handed to you. So that's what I see this month for you guys, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. So we're gonna do 3 yes or no questions. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to think about your 3, but I'm gonna get into it. So what is our answer to question 1? No. The answer to question 1 is no. The coffin is just a very clear-cut no. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just a no. Okay, what do we have for question 2? What have we got for question 2? Also no. Yeah, the Fox card is also just a clear-cut no. The Fox card is about protecting yourself. Like, if you're thinking about a person, they may not have your heart in mind. Like, they may have ulterior motives. And you could say this about any situation, doesn't have to be a person, but I just don't think that this person cares about you as much as they say they do, or as much as you hope that they do. Yeah. Okay, what is our answer to question 3? Oh, I almost dropped the whole deck. What is our answer to question 3? Blooper deck right here. Okay, answer to question 3 is yes. It's the heart card. That's a very happy yes. It's a very loving, romantic, intimate, passionate yes. So yeah, it doesn't even have to be about love. It's a passionate yes, and it's all gonna have good fortune. So all right, Sagittarius, that's everything I have this week for you guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.